So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So I'm sure you've heard by now, but yesterday there was a short period when we were aware of an oversight by Bandai in the part 1 of the Super Sugo Fest. Basically, when you're about to do the 9th or 19th multi, when you have a 50% chance of a legend, like as you see here, the rates are increased across the board. Like the debut Super Sugo is like about 0.8% rate, which is way higher than normal. And like even if you don't get them, like it's a coin flip. 50-50 you get a legend or you get something else. So obviously being able to pull that a lot is a great opportunity. So I really want to try it. So I recorded every pull I could do before I ran out of gems. So I'm going to just show them here, and at the same time I will talk a bit in the background, give my context, what I think about this, because I want to say that this is fixed now. You can't do this, so don't try this. I'm very sorry to say this, but Bandai nipped it in the bud. I think you say bud, of course. Very quickly, you can't do this. Don't try. You will just don't get anything, basically. It's very bad value. But I will also say that even if the red wave was good, like most stuff I got was not super desirable, even if there were some real gems here, not going to lie. And as you see, the beginning was very good. I will say that for my pulls I did keep tabs on when I got a red, when I got a gold, and it actually ended literally 50-50, so meaning that I get a lot of reds right now. That means that later I'll get a bit more gold. But in the end, over a long time period, we do get that 50-50 odds. So this was discovered by a Japanese guy on Twitter who posted about it a few days back, but nobody batted an eye. It got no attention at all. Then it was like discovered by some French community members, and they just spread it like wildfire. It was all over Discord. Everybody were talking about it. Some were doing it. Some were saying, no, it doesn't work. I'm not getting the 50-50. Probably it's like there are two likely options. First, RNG. 50-50 doesn't mean it's always 50-50. It's 50-50 over long stretches. Not like if you do just 5 multis, 10 multis. Not multis, singles. Secondly, like some might have done the all red multi already and then try to do singles. That doesn't work. You have to do it before the all red multi. Getting film red Luffy Deep was very nice, by the way. Anyway, so I decided to try it myself because I realized that it's possible Bandai will patch this out right away. And if they do, I will feel sad for not giving it a try. But I was also, on the other hand, I didn't want to give this too much attention because we're just, like, when this video goes up, we're less than a day until Zoro goes live. Like, imagine Zoro going live and we can do this on the 9th multi. Like, that's incredibly valuable. And I didn't want to risk it. So that's why I used it myself, but didn't really post about it, just to not give too much visibility. But yeah, sadly, Bandai did find out about it. So if I knew Bandai would find out, I'd post about it and encourage people to. Encourage is the wrong word because you never know when Bandai fixes it. Like if I write, oh, go and do this right now, and then like 10 minutes later it's fixed, then I'm just an asshole. So I wouldn't like that. But yeah, some have been, like, I was pretty open about trying this myself and about my results, and someone to point out that they felt like I was a bit of a hypocrite because when we had the Kisna ticket bug, I made a big stink about it, you can say. I talked about it a lot, I was negative about how Bandai handled it, but then I'm here and I'm using it, and I also want to say that I've been clear all along. If I got the ticket bug, I will have used it as well. Like, that's a no-brainer. Of course you use it. The issue was never that. It was the fact that it only benefited a very, 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 very small number of people that didn't really need it either. And I'd be more fine with it if it affected a big part of people. And then I'd also want it to be a bit hush, not talk about it. But here, like, everybody can benefit, so you kind of want people to know about it, but not Bandai, so it's a bit of a weird situation. This is not the first time we've had issues with Sugofest, by the way. The earliest one I remember is when we Toonami debuted. This is the Onami Legend, the quick one. Then we had like a gem sale offer, which was clearly wrong. It like was one of the normal packs we got every month back then, but instead of a very low amount of gems, it said like 130 gems. Like, it was something outrageous, I don't remember exactly. So I bought that right away. I didn't usually buy that pack, but I was like, let's buy it, maybe something good happens. And it happened because they gave us all the remaining gems. Like it said, let's say 130 gems, but we only got like 20 gems because that's what you usually get from that pack. So in that case, it was a very successful YOLO. But while that was successful, we had examples of thinking Bandai might do some kind of compensation and it never happening. For example, we had a support Shugu where the rated up steps were completely wrong, and instead of giving like a refund or something, they just sent a ticket with just that step again, so we got one extra unit basically. So like, if you knew that, a lot of us wouldn't have pulled, but we took the chance. As for actual Sugofest, the biggest issue I remember from my time playing is when Sugar and Smoker debuted. It was a very funny error. Basically, the banner legends, like the legends on the picture, they had made a mistake. So the legend that should have been on Smoker part was on Sugar part, and vice versa. So this ended up being blatant false advertising, and most of the community agreed that, yeah, this isn't okay, this will be fixed. And yeah, funnily, this was back before Bandai revealed the units for each part on like the day before. We had to wait before the actual day to see who were on what part. So if they had just done that, we'd be able to see like, oh, you messed up here. So, but from now on, we always get it the day beforehand, so we can always spot any potential mistakes Bandai do. And yeah, I was actually able to max Yamato with that. I maxed 3 legends today. I maxed Yamato, Oden, Roger, and the Super Sugofest Kid. And that doesn't mean I pulled a lot of them, it's just that all of them lacked 1 or 2 copies and I got those missing copies. The thing is that I would have preferred to do this on the Sanji part, but I had already gone to multi-30 on part 1, so I couldn't do that. That kind of broke my heart. But I really want to try it at the same time, so I went with Luffy Yamato, went to multi-19, I picked up 1 Luffy Yamato on the way. And I've not been keeping up with my pulls so far, but I actually got pretty decent Luffy Yamato luck here as well. Well, when I look below, I can see a timeline of events, so I could see this coming up. Yes, I got a Luffy Yamato. Not sure if that's the first one, but I can say that with that, let's say we got 3 total, just need 2 more. So I'm going to be pulling 1 more in this video, I think, and then after recording, I was like, let's just do a few more, see if I get the final Luffy Yamato, which I do. So suddenly I have a Rainbow Luffy Yamato, which I had no interest or no intention of getting, but it just happened from a pure desire of trying this out before it was too late. And yeah, weird stuff happens, what can I say? The weirdest part about all of this to me is the fact that I'm pulling singles. Like, there's nobody advocating as much against singles as me, and here I am doing singles. Like, this is purely a bizarre moment in OPTC history. Like, in general, singles are awful value. One of the most valuable stuff is the step-ups. And by doing singles, you don't get step-ups. You also get 1 less legend, 1 less pull every 50 games spent. So yeah, being able to make singles good is an achievement in itself. So yeah, I was happy I was able to take part in this weird event. I'm very sad not more were able to do it. I'm especially sad for like people who were made aware of this but had already done like 30 multis on both part 1. Like that's truly feels bad, man, I'd say. Kind of like me on Sanji part, but at least I had a Luffy Yamato part. But yeah, in this video I have 85 multis. I did 43 gold, 42 red, almost 50-50. I did went over 100, I counted to 100. And on my 100 pull, I got 50 reds, 50 gold, a pure 50-50. So that was pretty amazing to see. But yeah, it does look like Bandai is just going to let this go. Like, they shut down the Sugas as soon as they heard about it. They removed this opportunity. They sent Apollo gems. But it doesn't look like they plan to punish or anything. They really never punish for anything. And there's been way worse stuff than this that they haven't punished for. And it will also be weird to punish because most people trying this out were people who spent money to try it out. So it would be very weird to punish people spending money. But yeah, that's one of the things I like with Bandai. Like, they do a lot of bad stuff, but when they do something bad or a mistake, they take the L, which I respect a lot, instead of trying to like micromanage and trying to punish people for doing the obvious thing anybody will do. But yeah, as said, this wasn't really meant to brag or anything. I just wanted to share a weird part of OPTC history. But yeah, this is the final pull. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.